exercise that we're going to go over here is going to be for pelvic hip shift. So what we're going to do is we're going to get down on the ground and we're going to put our feet against a wall here. If you don't have an open wall for yourself to be able to use, you can definitely use a chair or the couch, anything that you can maybe pull your heels down into just a little bit. Ideally, if you had something you could press into as well, that'd be great because it'll give you a little bit better of a surface to activate against, but a chair or a couch would also work for this exercise. You basically just need a ball, and you're going to place the ball between your legs. You're going to lie down on your back, finding a 90-degree angle of the foot to knee to hip position, and then you're going to take the ball and you're just going to put it between your legs. Very gently, so you're going to make sure your heels are lined up with the toes. That's important because we want to get the tibial rotation to be correct here. And then you want to just make sure that you have a little bit of tuck to your pelvis so that you can feel your low back connect to the floor. Now we're going to go ahead and very gently start to squeeze the ball between our legs. So it's activating the inside line of our adductors here. And then we're going to start to push our feet into the wall. So that's going to engage the glutes and the hamstrings just a little bit. And then once again, just check in with that pelvic tuck here because we may lose that as we start to kind of adjust things, right? The more we tuck and press, the more that's going to cause the adductors to kick in a little bit more as we squeeze the ball. And so we're just going to focus on that for 1 or 2 breaths here, kind of loading that tissue before we start. So just take a good deep breath in and out. Keeping the squeezes and in. And out. Good, go ahead and relax for a second. Just take a sec to get stock of everything that was working there, and then we're going to turn all that stuff back on. So go ahead and find that little tuck again, back against the floor, pressing in ever so slightly to the wall if you have that access. This time we're going to go ahead and start to pull down the left heel against the wall or the couch. So automatically you should feel your left hamstrings kind of kick on. We're squeezing the ball, so we're working the inside line here. And then now we're going to just gently reach the right knee towards the ceiling, almost like you're trying to roll the ball between your knees. And what that's going to give you is it's going to give you a sensation of pulling your left femur down and back and your right femur up and forward. Okay, you'll get a little lift of the right pelvis maybe. We're still working that tuck here and we're still squeezing the ball. And then you're just going to breathe. Give me 3 to 4 good deep breaths right here. Good, running that circuit, right? So you may lose a contraction somewhere, so just keep checking into all the spots and turning things on that turn off when we're good breath. And on this exhale, softly relax everything down. And then go ahead and take the ball between your legs and stretch those legs out and just give them a little shake and a wiggle to shake out the tension of the muscles there. So it's a very small movement, but it is a little bit of a strain for the muscles because we typically don't think about using those muscles in those very small ways or in those endurance ways either. So we're just going to do one more set really quick here. 4 breaths. Go ahead and find your tuck, press in, start to pull the right heel down again, or left heel down again, pressing up through the right, squeezing that ball, trying to roll that ball between your knees just a little bit, and then nice big deep breaths in. Really focusing on that left hamstring on this side as we pull that pelvis underneath. And then focusing on that quad on that right side, kind of pressing up just a little bit. Oops. Good, 2 more breaths here. One more. exhale, just soften out those muscles very slowly. Pay attention to what relaxes and how things settle back in. And then go and take the ball away and just shake out those legs. So basically you want to do 2 sets, or at least start with 2 sets, and then as that becomes easier, you can gradually progress that up to 3 sets, then 4 sets throughout the course of the week. So maybe visiting this, twice a week or so.